Hi everybody, it's me, Mrs. Simmons-Machota again, and I thank you for pressing on this link right here, video if you get stuck, to help you when you're working on these graphic organizers on your own or with your small group. Today we're going to go over the constructed response character traits for Carlos. Remember, the first thing we want you to do is put your name up here and then put in the class period that you're in. So if you could please double check and make sure you've done that. That would be wonderful. Now I want you to think back to what you've been doing so far in class. Remember, you've worked and watched on that vocabulary video on character traits. You've also done work in vocabulary around character traits, and you also played the Kahoot on character traits. So remember, character traits are really adjectives that describe characters. We're inferring that based on details from the story. So I want to think about Carlos, and in my book, I'm currently on page 35, and I'm at the bottom of the page, and this is Carlos's first day in class, and the teacher says, hey, Carlos is from San Antonio, Texas. So that's an important detail that I could put down here in this box. So I'm just going to click in here and put from San Antonio, Texas. I've never been to Texas. Has anybody been to Texas? And this is on page 35. But then she goes on, Eddie, you speak Spanish, don't you? And he says, no, I speak Dominican. I don't know Texas Spanish. And then everyone in the class snickers and Carlos' face reddens. So a character trait I can put up here maybe is that Carlos is easily embarrassed. And that my evidence from the text is that Carlos's face reddens when the class laughs at him because the teacher points out he speaks Spanish. Now, that is my inference that I've picked from the book, and so that's why it is not in quotations. I'm going to put Parker Rhodes 35 through 36. If you notice, my text has gone off, so I can do one of two things. I can highlight this, and I can come up to my line spacing and make it single, and that tightens everything up. Remember, the period comes at the end of the citation. So again, here, just to go over it, you should be able to do the rest of the graphic organizer on your own. You're going to put physical appearance. So what does Carlos look like? What do the class, what do they think of Carlos? Maybe what the teacher thinks of Carlos. What does Jerome think of Carlos? You can drop in a picture from Google search that you think looks like him, or you can add, or you can draw the picture if you're writing this out, and then you're going to find two more traits and back that up with evidence. Don't forget that when you're filling this in, you should have, I would say today, between 3 to 6, leading heavier, let's go for 5, examples in each of the boxes, and then 3 examples of traits and evidence to pull that through. Thanks again for watching the video. Remember, you want to use your resources wisely and not be that hopeless hand raiser in class. Great job. Can't wait to see what you do.